Hi, this is Shadi, and today I am paying tribute to an intellectual, a man that was a grappling phenomenon and a great mastermind that has dedicated his life to Luta Livre for the past 60 years. Roberto Leitão recently passed away 3 days ago, in particular on November 28th in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, at the age of 83. He lived a very long life. He was pretty much accomplished when it comes to grappling. The man was 4th degree judo black belt, so a well-rounded and perfect grappler. But in my opinion, what makes him so special is not that he had Vale Tudo matches or Luta Livre matches or any other trophies, because I've always said this, that, your medals, your trophies, you will just store them in your closet, in your drawer, for you, basically. But the people that really either preserve or take the art to the next level are those who are the intellectuals, in my opinion. And there are many examples to really attest to this, and Roberto is one of them. So the man, like I said, he was a very intelligent, not only technician, but also a mechanical engineer and a university professor. You always see him drawing on his board, explaining like the physics and the mechanics and how to apply better technique. And other than that, I've always talked about concepts and principles far outweigh techniques or guard, and I'm gonna go through his 10 principles of submission wrestling in a little bit. But I want to talk about why the intellectuals are the ones that truly matters. Well, one great example I've always talked about was, of course, Kano Sensei. The man stopped doing randori in his 30s. He never went on to compete. He basically dedicated his life to upgrade judo or the old jiu-jitsu through kata, through technique, and also through morality, and really pushing it and putting it on the map. And if it wasn't for him, old Japanese jiu-jitsu would be like those old choreos we watch and we say it doesn't work, or no wonder this thing died out, and etc. But thanks to him, it's still pretty much there, and it is obviously one of the most effective arts that there is. Now, when it comes to Luta Livre or catch, the thing is that unlike IJF or IBJJF, regardless if you agree with the rules or not, it doesn't have that much of a strong body worldwide. So it tends to be a little bit on the back seat when it comes to grappling. But this man put it on the map and also worked his entire life to renovate it, polish it, and make it efficient technically, and also when it comes to the concept. So this is why, like I said, intellectuals are the ones that matter, because they will leave so much behind them. No one cares about how many medals you own unless you are leaving something behind, and that's what truly matters in the end. So being an athlete, being physically fit, etc., it's all good, but it's what you leave behind, because all these are either very much endangered of becoming almost forgotten, or becoming less efficient compared to something else. And this man, like as you see here, he dedicated his entire life to technique, to mechanics, and also making Luta Livre what it is today. So I'm gonna go through his 10 principles of submission wrestling. I'll leave the link in the description below. The man thought of everything, and like I said, concepts outweigh techniques or guards because they can be applied from almost any position, and that's why, like I said, they outweigh anything. So the first one is, if I don't know, I will not allow a system. Number 2, a systematic repetition is always dangerous. Number 3, every part of our body must work. Number 4, we must keep our forces at the same level of our opponents. Number 5, an intelligent movement is a continuous movement. Keep moving, use your opponent's momentum and movement to your own advantage. Number 6, if you control the space, you control your opponent's actions. Number 7, If you support properly, you support strongly. Number 8, if you did not conquer the position, be suspicious of it. If there's a beautiful fruit on the sidewalk, it belongs to somebody or it's spoiled inside. Number 9, don't show what you are feeling, only what is convenient for you. If your opponent doesn't know how you are feeling about a position, he will not know what he should do. Number 10, you must always do something. If you don't do anything, your opponent will be more efficient in his attacks, but he does not need to worry about yours. So these are his 10 principles. Obviously, very much like playing a poker game, we call this human chess for a reason, and the man thought about every single aspect and every single position basically, and dedicated his life for this. So I did this small video just for him, and to just talk about how great the intellectuals are, and they are the ones that keep the art alive and take it to the next level. So this one was for Roberto Leitão. Rest in peace. This was Shadi, and thank you for listening.